guys, Angela here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to a new video. This is actually a new series. I am getting ready to embark on a 4-week workout plan. I am attempting to slim a little bit, so it's a fat loss, weight loss plan, right? Specifically to lose fat without losing a lot of the muscle that I'm building. So the routine that I'm doing is built around maintaining muscle but losing fat. And so I'm going to share the journey with you in ways that I think it's fair to the trainer that I'm using. So when I say that, that means I won't be like sharing workouts in the gym and stuff like that, because that is her job, like this costs. But I will share her information. I'm going to be working with one of my college friends. Her name is Ashley. She goes by Kelly Fierce Fit. Here's her Instagram on the screen, and she has an app that you can sign up for. You can get different workout plans tailored to like what it is that you're looking to do. All of your exercises and things are inside of the app. So you can utilize the app to communicate back and forth with her. She has plans that you can do virtual training, or you could just choose, you know, to have the program upload it in the app, and then you communicate with her via text through the app, like chat through the app as well. So like, for instance, this morning I sent her a message and asked, does she have any specific like pre or like recovery supplements that I should buy? And I'm talking things like creatine for like muscle recovery and stuff like that, not like fat loss supplements or like pre-workout or like anything like that. So you could just pop in, chat, ask a question, and communicate with her. She responds back so quick. So yeah, I'm really excited about starting the 4-week program. I've worked with her before, one time when I had a similar situation that I'm in now. For reference, I have always been an active person. Well, not always, but for at least the last 15 years or so, I've had a consistent wellness routine, and that includes diet too. Now, if you follow me, you know that I'm not a restrictive eater, but I have been, you know, on this same sort of like tract of like fitness and wellness for the last 15 years, so that I kind of know what like works with my body. So I'm very intuitive. That's the word that I'm looking for as it relates to what I eat, which helps with my maintenance. Most of the 15 years I've been into maintenance, but there was one other time where I was where I am now, and that was in about 2018. I was like on medication for my skin lupus, and I had spent about a year like struggling with trying to like, you know, regulate my weight after trying so many before I got the right one. Some of them were steroids, like had steroids in it that I would ingest. Some of it was topical steroids. So I just had all of these different like medicines and things in my body trying to like figure it out. And so I had gotten to a point where I was like, I'm not in a maintenance stage anymore. Like, I don't look or feel like myself, and nothing that I do or I try to change or whatever, it's helping. And I think I'm just in my head, and I need like some direction, some guidance. And so she was doing it was like a glute and ab, I think that's what it was called. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but I know abs and glutes were a focus of the program, and fat loss. And I ended up doing it. It was like 4 weeks, and I was probably in the best shape that I had ever been. And I didn't look like that for the last whatever year since 2018, but I was in a great spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was able to like maintain my body. It wasn't that tight like you just saw on the screen, but I was able to like maintain it. So I'm back in a space where I got back on birth control earlier this year after coming off of an injury. So I have been less active. Like, my workout has been less intense, you know, less days. I usually would go like 6 days. I'm down to like 4, maybe 5, depending on how many bar classes I take a week. I was doing that while I was trying to like rehab this bum ass knee. And then I got on birth control at the top of the year. And so my body has been trying to get used to the hormones. I haven't had birth control for a decade. I got off when I was 32. So I'm 41. So this is my first time on birth control in almost a year. And so my body was, you know, it went a little wonky. I'm not terrible, but I'm just not where I'm used to being, right? Anyway, I say all that to say, when I need help, I reach out for help. it is what it is, right? Yes, I know how to maintain my body, but I do not know how to target fat loss. I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can go on the internet and look it up and try a bunch of things, but like, I am the type of person where I'm like, I will outsource. I'm going to outsource, right? So I know somebody that I've worked with before that has helped get me to a place where I am able to maintain, and that's sort of what I'm looking for. So I'm going to be documenting the next 4 weeks, maybe a video a week with just progress and where I am, with the exception of sharing workouts, because like I said, you got to pay for that. You have to pay for that. I've shown you her information. If you want more of that, you could do it. But I will share like my meals, like my progress, how I'm feeling, whatever the case may be. This video specifically is just sort of like introducing you to the 4-week weight loss series, whatever the case may be, fat loss series. Not necessarily trying to lose weight, which weight and fat is different, right? And so I am going to be sharing that. This video is just like an introduction. I'm actually going to go to the grocery store today on my lunch, so I thought I'd share some of the nutrition, right? Because I think I mentioned in my vlog that I was going to have her handle the nutrition too, but like I can do the nutrition, like I can do that. My diet isn't really bad, so like what I'm going to share with you is probably stuff that you've seen me eat just in general on my account. So I have a pretty good diet anyway. My issue is like, I don't give a fuck about portions. Like if I want some more, I want some more. And for the next 4 weeks and probably beyond, but like especially for the next 4 weeks, I'm going to have to be very strict on portion. So you're going to see me with measuring cups, like measuring out half a cup of like a rice and cauliflower mix instead of like a full half a cup of rice. Like I'm going to be doing stuff like that, which is a little different, but like the meals themselves won't be that different than what I typically eat because I don't have a terrible diet until I go out to eat. Like when I go out to eat for enjoyment. So like I'm going, you know, run it up. But like at home, I eat typically a healthy diet. I will say a lot of what I eat is like quick, easy girl meals. And it's going to be less of that for the next 4 weeks. So I made a quick little grocery list that I'll share with y'all really quickly. And I just have a quick little list that I jotted down in my notes on my phone. It's nothing fancy. So for snacks, I don't know why I started with snacks. Greedy, right? You know I love a snack. But for snacks, I am going to do sort of like a cracker, tuna, just like your canned tuna. I'm not gonna add any like mayo or anything in to make it like a tuna salad. Just the tuna, crackers, maybe a little bit of sriracha, and some like not sesame seeds, but what do you call it, the everything but the bagel seasoning? Y'all know Trader Joe's has that everything but the bagel seasoning, so a little bit of that, and that will be my snack, right? If I am craving a snack. Typically I'll do the whole can of tuna and then whatever the serving size of crackers is, and that will be my snack with a little bit of sriracha on it. And then for like sweet treats, I personally like to supplement. Like when I have a sweet tooth, I like to get a drink because y'all know I'm a drink girl. I love a drink. And so if I have like a sweet tooth where I'm like, damn, I need something sweet, then I'll pull out like a kombucha or a Olipop or some sort of kefir. I never know how to pronounce that, but y'all know those, like a probiotic drink, you know, or something like that when I want something sweet. And then it also has a little bit of like gut aid in it, so sweet and healthy because it's got a little bit of added sugar in there, so healthy. We're gonna use that loosely. And then apples and peanut butter. And my snacks are really, some of this stuff is really surrounded by what I already have in the apartment. Next week it'll probably be different because I'll need to pick up a bunch of other stuff, but this is what we're doing for this week. It's Monday. What's today's date? It's Monday the 28th, so this is week 1. So those, and then apples and peanut butter. Did I say that? I love apples, baby. I keep some apples in there, and I love peanut butter. So those will be my snack options for the week. And then for breakfast, I have cereals, just like a plain bran flake. So not like any sugary cereals or anything. I'm talking about like a plain bran flake. And then I'll put some blueberries in there and then a little bit of honey on top. And that's going to be my pre-workout snack, right? So that's like a protein bran flake cereal. So I'll have that before I go to the gym and work out. And then a protein shake. I have my I use the, what the fuck is the name? I'll put it on the screen because y'all know me. If you follow me, you know that my memory is terrible. I'm getting a little concerned. But I love a chocolate protein shake. I'm a chocolate girl to the day I die. So I use a chocolate protein shake. So I'm gonna do protein instead of using almond milk like I typically would. It's usually unsweetened almond milk. I don't buy like vanilla or anything like that. Just, I don't really like the way it tastes. But I'm going to skip out on the almond milk just to skip out on those little extra calories and just do water in my protein shake. So but it will still be the same ingredients that I typically use, just minus the milk, almond milk and water, and using water instead. So it's usually like my protein powder, some peanut butter, chia seeds, some flax seeds, and then the protein powder and some water. So that'll be my post-workout meal, just to get some quick protein in my body, some fuel in my body while I shower and all of that type of stuff. And then a little later in the morning, I'll have some eggs, maybe a banana on the side. I have a taste for bacon, so I'm gonna get a pack of bacon and do just maybe like a couple pieces of bacon, a couple eggs, a little banana on the side. And that'll be my breakfast. And then for lunch, I have 2 lunch options. So I'm gonna get some ground beef. I'm gonna get some ground beef. I'm going to have that with a side of rice and cauliflower mix. So I'm gonna have a half a cup of the carb, and I'm just going to mix like some jasmine rice and like a riced cauliflower together for that half a cup. Spinach, tomatoes, sweet potatoes, and then some sriracha or some sort of sauce on it. And then another lunch option is going to be chicken, and then that rice cauliflower mix, romaine, tomatoes, cucumber, olives, a little bit of hummus, and I love the Trader Joe's peri peri sauce, and I'll put a little bit of that on top of it as well. So sort of like a Mediterranean bowl. And then my dinner options are going to be super basic, because by the end of the day I don't be feeling like doing nothing, and I don't like meal prep. So I will likely be at least cooking dinner. Like lunch, okay, whatever, I can chalk down some like refrigerated like chicken, even though I don't really like it. But if I'm going to be fucking for real, I don't have time to like cook a lunch and dinner every day. But dinner, I will likely be cooking this every day, because I just can't eat a bunch of meal prep, and that shit, I can't do it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just a girl. So dinner is going to be super simple: salmon, some sort of beef or something like that. Maybe I'll get like some beef tips or like a steak, something like that or whatever. And I'll have that with regular potatoes and some sort of like veggie mix. And then chicken, because bitches love chicken. I love chicken. Some sort of like chicken, sweet potato. I haven't decided if it's going to be breast or thighs. I think for dinner I'll do thighs, and for lunch I'll do breast. I'm not a huge chicken breast fan, like at all. I don't like chicken breast, but in like a bowl or a salad or something like that is fine. Whereas with dinner, I'm going to be eating chicken as like a solo protein, not mixed into something, and I don't want to eat no big old dry chicken breast. So I'll likely do some sort of chicken thigh. Sweet potatoes again. I'll probably do like a sweet potato, regular potato mix, so it'll feel like I'm eating something different. And then broccoli, right? So those will be my 3 dinner options, and I'll eat that throughout the week as well. And so that's my grocery list essentially for when I go to the store. I'll do the haul with y'all in this video as well to show you exactly what I bought. And then I'll do a body check in this video. I'll show you where I am, and that'll wrap this one up for this week. And then we will, you know, reconvene next week to see how I feel, you know, to talk through some of the workout, you know, to see if we see any difference. We'll do a body check every week so we can like chronicle the difference in my body. And yeah, so I'm going to go to the grocery store on my lunch, and then I'll share the grocery haul with y'all, and that'll pretty much wrap up this video. Where is the horse? They're always moving stuff in here. Okay, maybe it's down here. Negative. Excuse me, where's the hummus now?
Hummus is got moved on the other side of the store,
Okay.
like in the parallel fridge.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, we were just over there. Oh, getting plain hummus. We don't want any additives. Oh, you want roasted garlic? I can do roasted garlic. That's fine. We'll do this one. Is this gonna be enough? This enough. Okay, that's the cart. I got everything I need. It don't look like a lot, but I feel like it's gonna be a lot at the register because I had to get a lot of like sauces. I got some blue agave instead of honey. The peri peri sauce. I got some pickles. I got the furikake instead of like the bagel seasoning, like everything but the bagel seasoning. I got some more peanut butter because I'm running low. I had to get some olives. So I had to get a bunch of little stuff that I wouldn't get on a regular, like every week. So it don't look like a lot, but I feel like it's about to be a lot at the register. Okay, so I am back from the grocery store and I got everything that was on my list. I showed y'all, excuse me, I am fighting a little bit of a summer cold. Oh, I did check for COVID. It wasn't that. I just got a good old summer cold. Let me move this way, actually. So at the top of my bag was my blueberries. I'm gonna adjust y'all. At the top of my bag was blueberries. Those are for the cereal. I got a bag of cucumbers. I also like to snack on I like cucumbers. So I was like, I will just get a bag of those. Oops, some of my blueberries fell out. Because they will be great for like snacking too. Like a quick snack to just like grab and sit at my work desk. Y'all know I barely cook, so y'all know I was buying frozen rice. I was not doing real rice. I got, these are the little cauliflower, like frozen cauliflower mixtures I like to get from Trader Joe's. I get this one, and it's another one that's a little spicy. It has like some spicy stuff in it. So I just bought another one of those because I couldn't remember what I had in my freezer. Girl, I got a whole bag in my freezer. I didn't need that, but whatever. Got some broccoli. I decided to just do romaine for all of my like lunch bowls because I don't need spinach and romaine. Like it's just too much stuff. I bought a bag of frozen potatoes just in case I get too lazy to cut up potatoes because I already have to cut up the sweet potatoes because they don't have like a good frozen option of sweet potatoes. So I was like, let me buy something easy. So these potatoes I really like. They don't have any oil or anything in them. They're just roasted potatoes and peppers, so I don't have to worry about added oils. They do have like these potato wedges that has like rosemary and olive oil that are really good, but I didn't get those because like I said, it has oil in it and I'm trying to control the amount of like oils and sugars and stuff that I eat. Damn, it's blueberries all up and through here. I'm gonna put them right back in this case because I have to wash them before I eat anyway. Put them back where they belong. And then some almond milk, even though I'm not going to be having it. Like I said, I always get the original unsweetened, even though I'm not going to be having it in my protein shake. Excuse me, motherfucker. Even though I'm not going to be having it in my protein shakes, I will need it for my cereal. So I did get some. And then for my proteins, I got ground beef. I like to get the 96.4 that they have. Some places have like 97.3. They don't have that. So I got the 96.4 super lean ground beef. Girl, I just keep finding blueberries. Like, what the fuck? This is why I don't be wanting them to bag my stuff, because they don't do it right. Salmon, of course. Gotta have some sort of fish. Then I got chicken breasts, and those will go in my, like, chicken breast strips. Those will go in my like lunch bowl situations. And then I got some beef tips for dinner. So that's all that was in that bag. And here go another fucking blueberry. Oh my God, today. Now in this second bag here, I have, ooh, be careful. I have bananas for snack or, you know, to go along with breakfast or whatever. I love bananas. It's probably my favorite fruit. Banana and apples. Some tomatoes. I got another sweet potato because I had some left from last week, so I didn't need a bunch of them. I just got one big one. I told y'all I had a taste for bacon. I won't have it every week. I might have a taste for something different next week, but this week I want a baguette, so I got it. And this is some of the like sauces that I'm going to use in my bowl. So I told y'all I love Trader Joe's peri peri sauce. I got a thing of pickles to eat on side of the, I think I mentioned earlier that I was buying tuna. I'm gonna have that on side of like the tuna and crackers for a snack. I'm actually probably about to eat some of that now. I got some olives for my little Mediterranean bowl. I do that because there's no feta involved because I'm not doing cheese right now. And then in this last bag, these are the cereal I like to get from Trader Joe's. Like I said, just some bran flakes. These are the Heritage Flakes ones. I got some crackers to eat along with the tuna. I love these crackers. They're super thin and so good to me. So closer look at what they look like. See those? Yeah. I also got regular potatoes too, so I'm not being completely lazy. I just bought some just in case I'm feeling lazy. Some more peanut butter, the furikake sauce. I think I showed y'all that in the store. That'll go on top of like the tuna with the pickles and the crackers for a snack. Just got a few cans of tuna. Some sriracha. I got a couple probiotic drinks. I got what Trader Joe's had. So I got some of this kefir and I got this kombucha. Those will also serve as like a little snack, or if I have a sweet tooth, I'll put a little bit in a glass and drink that. That usually helps. I got some blue agave and then hummus, and that is the grocery haul. I probably won't do meals in this video. I'll definitely do meals probably next week, just because this week is a little, it's the start of the 4 weeks, but it's a little wonky in that I am today I'm going to do my bar class, and then I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all 4 of the days back to back. So this is gonna be a hard week on my body, which I need for this cold to clear completely up. And then I'm going to, I'm doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the 4 days. Saturday, I have a bar class, and then Sunday, I'm going to take a rest. I'm not going to go on my normal like Sunday morning run. And then Monday, we'll do day 1, Monday, day 2, Tuesday. Wednesday, I'll take a break. Thursday, I'll do day 3. Friday, I'll do day 4. Saturday, I have my bar class, and then Sunday, I'll have my run. So I'll be 6 days on, 1 day off. Bar class is kind of like a active rest, if I'm being quite honest. But I'm not gonna be doing 2 bar classes a week while I'm on this plan. So yeah, anyway, when I get ready for bar after work, I'll do a body check. We'll see where my body is, and we'll wrap this video up, and then I'll see y'all next week. And maybe I'll show y'all some of the meals that I'm eating and stuff like that, like actually fix them in the video after we do like the first week checkup. So I'll see y'all a little later today. I have to get back to work. Okay, girly pops, the time has come to get ready to go to bar class, but as I mentioned, I was going to do a body check since this is technically week 1, even though I'm not doing the first day of the workout program until tomorrow. I have been kind of eating on my meal plan because I rolled over a little late this morning since I didn't have to work out, and so I didn't have like a protein smoothie or anything like that. So it's a little different, but day 1, nevertheless, I'm headed to my bar class. Let me lower y'all a little bit so y'all can see my body. Y'all don't necessarily need to see my face. This is where we are right now. So I went to the doctor last week. I was 186 pounds, 186.2 pounds. So this is what the body is looking like now. I lost a lot of the gains I had in my booty. I lost a lot of booty gains because I've started back running a couple times a week, and you know, that makes you lose all your little gains, which is why I asked for a fat loss plan, right? To help me continue to build muscle while I'm also like trying to lose fat. So anyway, this is our body, this is our body, this is what we're looking like. I wasn't finna come on here in my drawers, so don't expect that. But this is what our stomach is looking like. Looks really slim, right? Wrong. Gotta let that top down. Them girls be fooling y'all on the internet because them pants be so high up it be compressing. But I have what I call wubs, like natural wubs. My body go woo out on the side. So I'm hoping to bring that back in a little bit like that. Not too much. Just kind of bring that waist back in and tighten this up at the bottom and get at least 2 of my abs back because we looking real soft. I'll get close. This is what we're looking like. This is what we're looking like in the belly. Let me pull my clothes back up. See, I told you the girls on the internet be deceiving y'all because I look real snatched right here. That's because I got it all up in these shorts. Obviously, I want to build a little bit of my booty back. And then my legs are always naturally toned. But even still, I want to get a little bit more definition back in my legs. I just started getting, excuse me, I've started getting cellulite this year. I didn't have that before, but you know, it is what it is. It's a sign of aging. And we either age or we die. So here's another look at my body yaddy. I'm not sure if I'm going to lose a lot of actual pounds as opposed to inches. I'm not really concerned about pounds, to be honest. I want to, and I'm sure naturally I'll probably lose some pounds because I'm losing some fat. But yeah, this is our body. This is what we're working with. Let's see where we at in 4 weeks. And if we still need to do some more after 4 weeks, we'll do some more after 4 weeks. Anyway, I'm getting ready to head out to my workout class. I think I'm gonna Uber there because it is so humid outside. And then I'll walk back because the sun will be setting by the time class is done. It won't be set, but it'll be like going down, so it won't be as hot. Or the sun won't be beaming as much. So I'm going to make me a little bowl of cereal as a pre-workout. So really simple. I already have an open box of cereal from last week that I didn't finish. My measuring cup. Girl, this ain't nothing but crunch. Shit, hold on. Ooh, that tastes a little stale. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay. About a cup. That's all I had left. That's the perfect amount. 1 cup is 1 serving. So I'll be doing a lot of that. And then the serving size of milk is 1 cup. I don't know if I need that much. And that's 30 calories for the milk. But I think I'm gonna do like a half a cup. I don't need a full cup for that. Maybe I'll do a little over a half a cup. Yeah. So we'll say 25 calories. 125 calories. And then I'm gonna have some berries. Ooh, fuck. Berries on the loose. Oh my God. I'm gonna have some berries. I don't really know. Let me Google what's 1 serving size of berries. 1 serving size of berries is, or a serving size of berries, I can't talk. A serving size of blueberries is 1 cup. I don't need 1 cup of blueberries. That'll be so many blueberries for all of those goddamn, for that little bit of cereal. So I'm going to do 1/4 of a cup of blueberries. And also, you know that 1 cup of blueberries is 84 calories. So altogether, my pre-workout snack is 145 calories. That's what it looks like. Y'all see that? It's just a bowl of cereal with blueberries. I'm lying because I'm gonna drizzle a teensy bitch of honey in there. Like that much. Not even a lot. Like that much. And that's it. So I'm gonna stick with my 145. So my pre-workout snack is 145 calories. Ooh, it's good too. I like that. Anyway, that's our update for this week. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video and if you're looking forward to the rest of them. Next week, I promise I'll do some recipes and stuff. Y'all know I'm not a chef, but I'll share with y'all what I'm eating and all of that stuff in next week's video. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this because I gotta go. See y'all next week. Thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.